Hello, friends. Good morning to all of you, and greet to all of you, and welcome to my channel Sanjeet Pathshala. Guys, today the birth birthday of Bhimrao Ambedkar. So I think I would like to talk about something special about Ambedkar ji. Everybody knows about Ambedkar finally, so I think this is a good opportunity for us to discuss much and much about Ambedkar. Guys, what Ambedkar did in his life, it is a big achievement for not only Ambedkar, for all the people of our country, especially downtrodden people, Dalit people like us. We right now have a right to discuss, to touch. These all things are gift, gifted by Ambedkar. So, guys, I would like to talk about Ambedkar. First of all, Ambedkar was born on 14th April 1891 in Madhya Pradesh. Right now, Mau is called Ambedkar Nagar. So, Ambedkar, we also called him Bhimrao Ambedkar, one of the India's greatest thinkers, social reformers, and the chief architect of the Constitution. Some people also called the father of our constitution. His writings focus on social justice, equality, caste system, economics, and political democracy. Here are some of his most important works. As far as the writings of Ambedkar is concerned, here major works of Ambedkar, Annihilation of Caste, 1933. One of the most focus on the powerful works, Citizens and Caste System and Hindu Social Order, argues that true equality cannot exist without destroying caste divisions. Originally written as the speech that was never delivered. I think Annihilation of Caste. This is a speech by Ambedkar. As far as second is concerned, that the problem of the rupee, its origin and its solution, 1923. Based on his research in economics, examines India's currency system under British rule, suggested reforms for monetary stability, influenced the creation of the Reserve Bank of India. Who are the Sudras? It book was written in 1946 by Ambedkar, historical and psychological study this is, and explores the origin of the Sudraj caste in Indian society. Challenge traditional beliefs about a caste hierarchy, the untouchables, who are they and why they become untouchables. This is also a book written by 1948. Investigates the origin of untouchability, likes it to social, religious, economic factors. Strong critics of the caste-based discrimination, states and minorities. 1947. This is 47. It was written. A memorandum submitted to the Constituent Assembly purposes safeguards for the minorities, advocates for the economic and social rights in the Constitution. Buddha and his Dhamma, 1957, published posthumously, because this book was published after the death of Ambedkar. His finally major works explains the life and teachings of the Gautam Buddha, presents Buddhism as path to equality and social justice. Guys, I am not talking much about the books, but you also can study on any platform of internet. What Congress Gandhi have done to the untouchables, 1947 it is written. Critically examines the role of the Indian National Congress and Mahatma Gandhi, highlights of political and social issues faced by Dalits. And Pakistan or the partition of India, 1945, analytical work on the demand for Pakistan, discusses political, social, religious factors behind partition, provides balanced scholarly perspective. Other notable contribution: chairman of the drafting committee of the Indian Constitution, advocates for women's rights, labor rights and education, played a key role in spreading Buddhism in modern India. As far as Ambedkar devoted his entire life, we also can say Ambedkar devoted his entire life to the improving the condition of Dalits. It means formerly called untouchables. His contributions were practical, political, social, intellectual. Here is a clear explanation of what he did for his Dalits. Fight against untouchability. Yeah, he fought against untouchability. Ambedkar strongly opposed the caste discriminations. He organized the movements to demand equal rights in society. Famous examples: the Mahad Satyagraha, 1927, where a Dalit stated their rights to drink water from public tanks. Right to education. He believed education was the key to freedom. Encouraged Dalits with his slogans: educate, agitate, organize. Deepened hostels and promoted schooling for Dalit students. Political rights and representation is concerned, demanded separate electorates for Dalits to ensure political voice. After the Pune Pact with the Mahatma Gandhi, reserved seats were provided for Dalits in legislature. Role in the Indian Constitution. A chairman of the drafting committee, he ensured abolition of untouchability, Article 17. Equality before law, fundamental rights for all the citizens, and reservation system for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Social movements for equality. Late temple entry movements so Dalits could enter Hindu temples. Fought for equal access to public places like wells, roads, school. Conversion to Buddhism. In 1956, he converted to Buddhism along with the lakhs of flowers, inspired by the Gautam Buddha's teaching of equality and compassion. They gave Dalits a new identity and freedom from a caste oppression. Writing and awareness. Through works like Annihilation of Caste, he opposed the injustice of caste system, gave intellectual strength to the Dalit movement. Conclusion is concerned, Ambedkar transformed the lives of Dalit by giving them rights, legal and political, dignity, social equality, and voice, representation, hope, education, and new identity. We also called him Messiah of Dalits. So guys, on a special birthday of Ambedkar, today I talked about the deed of Ambedkar. So I think deeds of Ambedkar. So I think we also apply on our life. We follow the rules of Ambedkar, which were included in Constitution, our Indian Constitution. So we praise Ambedkar much, but our words may be less, but praises may not less about Ambedkar. Greet all of you. Jai Hind.